What's going on, folks? It's Kspadetheprospect, back with another one of my NBA 2K15 wish list videos. And this video right here, we're going to be speaking about things I would like to see addressed for my team mode moving forward. Now, this is going to be weird because I am a my team rookie. I've only been playing my team for about 2 weeks, and I still had to control myself because the list of things I wanted to see addressed in this mode was super long. It looked like one of those old scrolls that a king would have. He just dropping and it roll all the way down the stairs. And I was like, wait a minute, Spade, you can't just go in like that. You got to make it a realistic list. So here we go. I'm gonna start it off like I told you. I'm gonna start every one of these. Fix the movements, 2K. If the opposite of fluid is sluggish, the movement defensively is so sluggish that I understand all the off-ball defense. People complain about when you play my team, everybody plays off-ball defense because you move so sluggishly. Nobody can really play defense. Like, I honestly want to go out here and say, if somebody can guard you, then your offensive skills are kind of subpar. If somebody can man up you and guard you and control you, then I'm looking at you kind of sideways about your offensive skills. Let's fix the movement. Now, one thing I noticed in playing this mode is that you can acquire great cards pretty easily. Like I said, I've been playing my team for 2 weeks. I already have Penny Hardaway. I have Jordan. I have Pippen. I mean, I got some really good cards. They're pretty good cards that I think I've got Carmelo. Put it like this. In 2 weeks, I've compiled a team that I really feel like I don't need to acquire any more cards. I'm ready to play whoever. And that's not to say I'm going to beat them, but I'm saying as far as my roster goes, I don't really feel like I have a need for my roster. Now, I don't know if I should be saying this because this isn't really help the consumer, so to speak, but I really feel like you can increase the life of this mode by not giving out good cards so easily, so fast. The next thing, folks, keep in mind this mode, I don't know if they want to say this, but we all know it. This mode was spawned off of the idea of Ultimate Team. And I'm actually playing this mode after playing Ultimate Team. So it was glaringly obvious to me that this game is long. I really think 6-minute quarters is too long. The game is like an hour, sometimes a little longer than an hour. What? Like, just think about that. An hour? That's a long time. I think 5-minute quarters would be better. I really even want to say 4, but 4 might be a stretch. Let's go with 5-minute quarters, not 6. That's just too long for an online game. Second thing, I don't know, second, third, fourth, I don't know what number I'm on, but let's raise the contracts. I mean, what's the season in my team? Is it like 12 or 14 games? But I got cards that come out the pack with 3 games on them, and then that's fine if they're going to come with 3 games on them, but I should be able to buy a card with my team points that at least gives them the games needed for the season. But I think the highest increments you could buy is 5 games. Now, I might be wrong on that, but I would like to see that up some. The next thing I want to see fixed is I really want to see a way to fine-tune defensive pressure. You could put limit perimeter shooters all you want. Your players still are going to stand what's virtually 2 feet away from the shooter. And in some cases, that's just not enough. There are sweet spots on this game mode. I even want to go as far as to call them glitch spots on this game mode. We've all seen them. Come on, how many of us have played my team and played against a guy that wants to take every one of his shots from the baseline corner 3? He's making that at an extremely high clip. You can have a player there and the shot just goes in. So I don't know, maybe add another point of emphasis that says smother shooters in the corner. I don't want to give guys the shortest 3 on the court is in the corner, and that's the one place where you don't want to sag off and play sloppy defense, but I see it repeatedly. I want to see that fixed. Another thing I want to see is the ability to sell my cards for the worth that I feel like they're worth. I don't want you to tell me what my cards are worth, because we all know, especially as Ultimate Team guys, we know that the value of a card is only dependent on how bad the next man wants it. I mean, I don't care what he's doing in real life. You know, I see the little trending thing up and down. I don't care about that. If somebody needs my D-Wade to complete their Miami Heat collection, then it's valuable. And I might want a head bust. I might want 20,000 my team points for it. That's something that I would like to see. I think you should be able to sell your cards for whatever value you think they're worth. And then if you're off your rocker and you want to sell it for too high, guess what? It's going to sit up there and not sell. Another thing that I don't know how to tell 2K to fix, but I know it needs to be fixed, is the guys that just move laterally to open themselves up for a shot. The whole zigzagging back and forth across the perimeter to take a shot. First of all, if that's your play style, you're the problem. But because we can't get you to act right, we need 2K to kind of, you know, govern you, because you can't govern yourself. I don't know if you want to make it where the guy, maybe after he zigzag a couple of times, his balance is thrown off and it lessens the chance that he'll make the shot. But the whole zigzagging thing has got to stop. It's ridiculous. Let's get it out of here. Collision steals. Now I get it. 2K implemented something like a physics, not a true physics, but some type of physics. And whereas it makes for some pretty sweet animations, unfortunately, it kind of reminds me of the very first year that Madden went to the physics. You just saw some retarded things out there. I get so sick of losing the ball because someone just sprinted into me while I'm dribbling and I dribbled off of them and lost it. If you want to implement physics, I think if you sprint into me, it should be a foul. You shouldn't be able to sprint into me to get a steal. Please, let's fix that. The next thing, 2K, please, let's reduce the pause time to 1 minute in totality. 1 minute. No one should need 3 minutes of pause time for a game. What the hell are they doing, making ramen noodles in the background? If you wanted ramens, you should have cut the game off and went and made you some beef flavored ramens. Don't do it during my time. I don't have that kind of time. I really don't. I'm a very busy guy. I don't have time to sit here and look at the pause menu while you go check on your ramens. 1 minute is all they need. And you know what? When it hits that 60th second, it should just give them an instant L. Don't even come and ask me, do I want to continue to wait? Because I don't. Just give them an L and I'm out of here. The next thing I want to do is reduce the timeout time. I mean, it don't have to be like a real life timeout. You don't have to give them the time that they get in real life. Give them a timeout. I don't know, just cut it in half or something. I don't know why guys sit here and watch the timer tick all the way. I'm getting frustrated just talking about it. I don't have that kind of time. The next thing seems like a no-brainer to me. The ability to pause the game should only even work when you have possession of the ball. Why can my opponent pause the game when I'm taking free throws? Why? Who thought that was okay? You know, I might be back down there, 2K. I want to know who thought that was okay, and me and him, we're going to have a little chat. Who thought that was okay? That's horrible. Never, ever, ever in the online world can you give these cheesy clowns the ability to pause the game when they don't have the ball. Never. Get that out of there. Now, this is something that I've been saying to 2K ever since crew mode was in place. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that the people at 2K disagree with me because they still haven't implemented this. So I'm going to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to change anything. I think it should be an attribute hit when you play players out of position. Now, there are a few players, I can't even say that. There's one player that I know of that can play 4 positions on the floor. That's LeBron James. But the way the game is set up, every player has a position and a secondary position. I think at the secondary position, they should take a minimal attribute hit. But at any other position, they should take a big hit. You have to do that to keep some type of dignity to your game. You got guys playing Kobe at the point, Kobe at the 2, Michael Jordan at the 3, Michael Jordan at the 4, Michael Jordan at the 5. Michael Jordan at the 5 ought to get embarrassed down there. I should be able to put Roy Hibbert on him. I'm saying that because Roy Hibbert is taking a lot of flame for being cheeks, which I tried to tell people a year ago, but that's another video. I should be able to put a bad center on Jordan at the 5, and he should be able to just score at will. The only way to keep some type of basketball-like dignity to this game is to stop allowing guys to play all of these players out of position. Please. I haven't personally seen this next one, but I've had some subs come to me and said, Spade, please mention this, so I'm mentioning it for them. Apparently, it's a glitch out there that allows people to play duplicates of the same card. If that's the case, 2K, investigate that. Let's get that shut down. And the last thing I got before I get up out of here, folks, I want to see a big loss of my team points for quitting. Let's punish quitters. These games are long as shit. They long. I'm in a game for an hour and 15 minutes and the guy want to quit with a minute left in the 4th quarter so I can't get my highlights. Yeah, punish that guy. He wasted an hour and 15 minutes of my night. I don't have that kind of time. So folks, that's all I got for this one. I do have more in store. I hope you guys are enjoying these, and I'm gonna be checking the comment section to see what you guys think as well. But folks, until next time, I'm out. Peace.